yesterday, Isaiah came and picked me up from school. The night before he picked me up, he did really well. So we're hoping for the same success this morning. We've already fished just a little bit. So we've each caught a gold this morning for you guys already. You'll see that later in the video. The water's down a lot actually. And there's about 10 or 12 other people fishing remotely close to us this morning on the water. So for that reason, we're gonna fish a couple different rivers today. And here in a little bit, we're gonna show you guys some fly fishing. We know we need to switch it up a little bit. We've fished with power bait a lot. So the fly rods are gonna come out later today on a smaller river. And we'll teach you guys a little bit of tips and tricks with that. So we'll catch you guys in a little bit whenever we start catching more fish.
All right, everybody, I know you guys probably cannot see what's going on out there, but we had to get out here a little bit earlier than normal. Trout last night did not bite too well. We weren't able to make a video, but I knew if we would get out here in time, then they would bite. All right, hooked up with her. I know you guys probably can't see this. Our first gold of the day. It's really dark out here. Hooked up with them. Throwing the power bait this morning. Dawson's had a couple bites. He's upriver. I actually went and got him. We're gonna keep this goldie. He's bleeding a little bit. That's a problem with using bait, but we're gonna keep this one.
Alright, so Isaiah and I already fished a hole this morning in the river. Doing good. I had 3. Never got to pull any in or video because it was too dark at the time for a GoPro. Isaiah caught 1 gold. And yeah, then 10 people showed up, fished right on top of Isaiah.
Yeah,
and really? 3 came on top of me, so we left there. No wonder Jim Justice wants to stock more than 1 hole in the river. It all makes sense now. So we're heading to hole number 2, and shouldn't be anyone here, so we'll get back to you guys when we catch more fish.
Yeah, and just a little tip. If you're gonna go fishing in a river where they stock, you know, hey, this is probably the best hole, get your butt up early and go, and don't try to push other people around and throw over your line and say, oh, were you fishing there? Well, no duh, I was fishing there, buddy. Why would I be standing here with a rod in my hand? So yeah, if you're gonna be that person, don't be that. Dawson and I made down to the natural dam that I've showed you guys in many episodes before. Oh, great, great, great. Thanks, Dawson. Dawson just casted same time as me. There's probably, I don't know, probably 15 golds laying in this hole. It's just like the other episodes, so hard to get them bite. I caught mine in the dark because it couldn't see me. These fish are so smart. It's so hard to get them to actually bite. If I could just get them to figure out what bait they want to bite on, then I'd probably be able to catch them. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have to figure something else out because I just can't get them to bite. I'm gonna throw it up. I have the one I caught on this morning. Like I said, I caught it on power bait, but I was catching that on the salmon egg flavored one, and now I'm gonna use the sparkles a little bit. The sun's not out at all by any means. It's actually looking really rainy outside. I might have to throw on a spinner. I don't know. I'm gonna just try something out. This water rushes so fast this way. I have 4 sinkers on, so I'm hoping that the trout can't see it. But okay, you guys see that gold right there? I mean, it is literally, it just chased after Dawson's bait. It's literally right there. They're laying in here so thick. I don't know how we'll get them to bite, but they're laying in here so thick. All I wish is if the water was a little bit higher, we'd be able to probably catch these things because they can't see us. The fish on this natural dam, and they're laying right beside of us, it's so hard to get them to bite. And even down there at that big hole that we were at before, with all those people there, it's so hard for those people to get them to bite too, because there's 100 lines in the water. Like, why would a trout bite if there's 100 lines in the water? Like, wouldn't it figure out, oh my gosh, there's probably something going on? They're smarter than that. It's so annoying, so annoying. If you can't tell, I'm kind of fired up for this whole situation. I woke up at 5 something, get out there, fish these fish, and then of course a million people come in. I'm not saying like I own the river or anything, but I have respect to other fishermen. Like if they were there before you, don't crowd in on them because you want that spot. If you wanted to fish that spot so bad, then you should have got there earlier, just like everyone else. Just like everyone else, but everyone wants to roll in at the same time. But shout out to Jim Justice. If you're watching this, thank you for changing the laws. Really appreciate it. Everybody, Dawson and I have switched up baits more than we change our underwear. We are trying so hard to get these golds in here. There's probably, wouldn't you say, in this whole stretch right here in this dam, how many things are in here? 20, maybe 25. Yeah, and they won't. I mean, they won't bite anything.
Camera probably can't see it, but there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here.
I mean, they just won't. I gave up. I usually try to get down on the lower end of this dam. Nah, they won't bite anything. They just don't. They just plain out do not want it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. There's golds laying in here, like all through here. What is that? Oh, what is it? Dawson's gonna get a little footage of underneath the water to show you guys. Oh my God, Dawson finally got one. Dawson finally got one of these golds. He finally got it. What's it look like, man? Is it peeing? It's peeing? Look at that gold, everybody. Gorgeous. Dawson, how you feel? Gold rush, man.
Finally.
Yeah, finally got a gold. That's awesome, man. Well, everybody, morning is not going as planned. Those guys kind of destroyed the fishing in that one hole where I knew there'd be a bunch of them at. We did end up finding more of that natural dam. I'm up here at another little natural dam that I fish. There's golds up here above us, but we just can't get them bite. We got some other things planned. I'm gonna try to see if I can catch some rainbows. Like I said I was gonna catch up with you guys, try to catch some rainbows. This is a really good spot. If you guys watched the video before this one, I did end up catching some out of this hole. Caught one, lost one, but we're gonna see what we can do. This hole doesn't get fished too much, but with the water being down, they could have swam down there and went into the holes. I'm just trying to see if I can catch any leftovers in here. So everybody, I laid my spinner down. We went to a different hole where I was catching rainbows, and look, the crawdad wanted the spinner. Oh, he's really wanting it. Look at that thing. Look at the pinchers on that thing, boy. Yeah, he really wanted it, but no, I can't get a trout to want it. That's a good old whoop. So that thing at a Chinese restaurant, I'll tell you what. That's what I'm talking about. We'll see if I can. Well, everybody, that's going to conclude this episode of West Virginia Gold Rush Trout Fishing with ID Outdoors. This morning, that is the key, this morning, we're going to go out later. We're actually going to go film 2 more videos for sure at a different river / creek. Well, you guys will see. But yeah, this is going to conclude this episode. We'll catch you in the next episode. Hey, remember, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook. We're going to leave that description box. Once again, hey, also check out the apparel that we're going to be having out. You can see it in some of the previous episodes, and we're doing the free giveaway. Remember, put your name in there. Watch the gold trout, rainbow, and more episodes to get more information on that. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching ID Outdoors. Peace.